Eisenhower came out with a win on Friday night, but the Utica Chieftains didn't make out so lucky in their game. Here are your Week 6 game highlights.
Week 6 MAC football action at Barney Swinehart Field as your 5-0 Eisenhower Eagles take on the visiting L'Anse Creuse North Crusaders. The Eagles defense would come up big to start the game as Henry Janeway nearly sacks quarterback Blake Daniels. But Daniels is picked off by number 42, Carlo Lorchirco, and he takes it deep into Crusaders territory. Max Whitwer would look to capitalize off the turnover as he fires a perfectly placed pass into the outstretched hands of Ben Metz, and the Eagles would take a 7-0 lead. Whitwer would continue to show off why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the state as he drops this dime downfield to Asad Buhaidar, and he would not be denied as the Eagles take a 14-0 lead. This time Whitwer would show off his wheels as he takes the bootleg around the corner and all the way in for the score, putting the Eagles up 21-0 in the second quarter. And Whitwer would get his 4th touchdown of the half as he dumps the screen pass off to Jack Morris. And Morris makes the Crusaders look foolish, weaving his way in and out of the defense and all the way in for 6 as the Eagles would take a 28-0 lead into the halftime break. And the game wouldn't get any better for the Crusaders in the second half as Asad Buhaidar fields the opening kickoff, and he finds a crease, leaving everyone in the dust as he takes it in from 90 yards out, putting the Eagles up 35-0. And the Eagles would dot the exclamation point as backup quarterback Jack Morris finds a wide open Ian Kennelly downfield, and Kennelly would stiff arm his way in for 6 as the Eagles would go on to win 42-0, punching their ticket to the playoffs and preserving their bid at back-to-back undefeated regular seasons. Next up, homecoming versus Stevenson.
Utica would travel to Clinton Township to face on the Chippewa Valley Big Reds. Early on, Tommy Schuster connecting with Jacob Ribicki down to the 32-yard line of Utica. But Chippewa Valley would stall out and settle for a 32-yard field goal by Jesse Kelly. Handoff, David Ellis off the left side. Takes the corner, and he's gone. 6 points. But Utica would block the point after. Ryan Ribicki, punt return. Bringing it deep into Utica territory. Finally brought down by Juan Walker. Second quarter, Tommy Schuster handoff to David Ellis. Through the hole, into the end zone. The extra point was good, and it was 16-0. Tommy Schuster for the Big Reds, taking matters into his own hand. Getting the first down into Utica territory. Setting up this. Tommy Schuster launches a bomb. Completed in the end zone. David Ellis. Now it's 23-0. Ensuing kickoff. Kayvon Higdon almost breaks it to the house. Brought down by a shoestring tackle at the 42. Chippewa Valley pinned deep. Back to pass, Tommy Schuster. Screen to Delano Woods. Finally stepping out at the 36 of Utica. Tommy Schuster and David Ellis again. No one could stop him. This bomb. 30-0. Chippewa Valley going into the half. Second half, Schuster back to pass with lots of time. Completing to Martise Bunting. Down the sidelines, finally getting dragged down inside the 10. And on the 2-yard line, Javon Kimpson just walks into the end zone. Kayvon Higdon taking over for an injured Darren Pagasic with some nice moves here. But the Big Reds would tack on one more. Josh Wyka into the end zone to bring us to our final score. Chippewa Valley Big Reds 44, Utica Chieftains 0.